Hey, friends, welcome again to the Medialight podcast. I'm Chuck Quinley, and I am so glad you're here. Not long ago, Sherry and I were looking for a place to have a special meal, and a friend recommended a new restaurant. And what's the first thing we did? We pulled out our phone, and we weren't just looking for the address, we were on a mission. Sherry looked up their website. She scrolled through the pictures on their social media. We read a few reviews. The place looked clean. The food seemed great. And the reviews from other people sealed the deal. We went, and it was fantastic. But here's the thing. If that website had been broken, and if their photos were dark and unappealing, or if their last social media post was from 2019, we would have picked somewhere else without a second thought. We made a decision to walk through their physical door based entirely on our experience with their digital door. And that, my friends, is exactly what's happening every single day with our churches, our Bible schools, and our ministries. For years, we poured our energy into having a warm handshake and a smiling face at the physical entrance to our buildings. We've trained greeters, brewed coffee, and designed welcoming lobbies. But the reality is, in today's world, your media presence, your website, your social media, your online videos have become your new front door. And we have to start treating it with that same level of care and attention. So today, we're going to talk about why this shift is so critical and what a welcoming digital front door actually looks like, and how we can rethink making better first impressions to make connections with the people God is sending our way. Now, this is not about being trendy or cool. It's about being faithful and effective missionaries in the digital age. Imagine a local pastor of a small church. He's really frustrated. His church has spent a significant amount of money renovating their parking lot and their lobby, and they have clear signs and a fancy coffee bar and a team of greeters. They're the friendliest people you've ever met. They have done everything to make their physical front door as welcoming as possible, but their visitor numbers are flat. Now, he could have saved all that money, because online, the service times are wrong. There's no link to a live phone number that someone will actually answer. The map link is broken, and the last sermon upload was from 6 months ago. You see, they have built a beautiful physical entrance, but their digital front door was locked and boarded up. The hard truth is, the path to our physical doors now runs directly through our digital ones. Research consistently shows that 80% of new visitors will check out your ministry online before they ever decide to visit you in person. So let that set in. 8 out of 10 people are making a judgment call about your ministry based on what they find on their phone or computer screen. They're deciding whether or not to get in the car based on a digital experience. And LifeWave research, even before the pandemic, found that nearly 15% of all evangelicals first engaged with their current church through a digital service. Now, that's a massive shift. The internet is no longer a supplement to our ministry. It is the primary entry point. When people land on your website or social media page, they're not just looking for an address. In a world where trust in institutions is at an all-time low, they're vetting you. They're asking deeper questions. They're thinking, will I fit in here? Do these people seem genuine? What do they really believe? And is it clear? Is this a safe place for my family? Is this going to be weird? Your digital presence is giving them answers, whether you intend to or not. So let's go over this. What makes a good digital front door? Well, it's actually a lot like a physical one. It needs to be easy to find. It needs to look like someone cares for it. And 3, it needs to give an honest preview of what you should expect inside. So let's start with being easy to find. If someone Googles churches in my town, do you even show up? Is your Google business profile claimed by you and updated with correct service times, address, and some great photos of your building and happy people. It's the simplest thing, but so many ministries miss it. This is the modern day digital equivalent of having a sign outside your building. Secondly, it needs to look like it's well maintained. An outdated website with last Christmas's content still on the homepage in July sends a clear message: we don't pay attention. It creates a sense of neglect, and people will assume, fairly or not, that if your digital presence is neglected, other parts of the ministry might be also. It's like having a church lobby with dead plants, overflowing trash cans. It just doesn't feel welcoming. But the most important part is authenticity. Your digital presence must be an honest reflection of your community. I heard a story about a small rural church of about 80 people, and they hired a firm to build them a great new website. And this website was beautiful. It had slick videos, professional photos of smiling, diverse young families, and a modern, edgy design. Well, the problem was the actual church was made up of mostly senior saints who loved traditional hymns, and they had a deep, quiet faith. So the website was selling a product that the church could not deliver. It was a fake front door. So visitors who showed up based on the website felt confused and even deceived. You see, the goal isn't to be cool, it's to be real. Your digital presence should be an honest, warm, and clear reflection of who God has called you to be as a community. So what does that look like practically? It means that you use real photos of your real people, not stock art. It means you let your pastor's true personality come through in a welcome video, not some stiff, scripted speech. It means that if you're a traditional church, own it. There are people looking for that. And if you're a contemporary church, show it. Authenticity builds trust, and trust is the currency of ministry. As leaders, it's easy to see all this just as a burden. It's one more thing to add to our already overflowing plates. But I want to challenge you to see it differently. This isn't just marketing. It's the biblical mandate. This is about hospitality. Hebrews 13 tells us, do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers. Now, in the first century, hospitality meant opening your physical home. It meant providing a meal, a place to rest, safety for a traveler. In the 21st century, hospitality also means opening your digital home, creating a welcoming, safe, and clear space online where a stranger can get to know you from a distance before they feel ready to step inside. Think about the Great Commission. Jesus told us to go into all the world. Now, for centuries, that meant getting on a boat. And today, it also means getting online. The digital world is the single largest mission field in human history. And here at Medialight, our entire focus is on developing a next generation of media missionaries to do just that, both overseas and right here at home. We believe using media effectively is one of the primary ways we will fulfill the Great Commission in our lifetime. It's about going where the people are. When the Apostle Paul went to Athens in Acts 17, he didn't just stand in a corner and shout. He went to the Areopagus, the marketplace of ideas. He observed their culture. He saw their altar to an unknown God, and he used that as a bridge to the gospel. He quoted their poets. He connected the truth of Jesus to their context. And friends, the internet is our modern day Areopagus. It's where culture is being shaped, and we have to be there, not to condemn, but to connect, to build bridges of understanding that can bear the weight of the truth of the gospel. So what can you do this week? I know it can feel overwhelming, so let's just make it simple. Let me give you 3 practical steps, okay? First, audit your front door. Go to Google, search for your ministry, see what comes up. Visit your own website and social media pages with fresh eyes. Ask yourself, if I knew nothing about this ministry, what would I think? Better yet, ask a trusted friend who isn't on your staff or even a teenager to do it for you and give you brutally honest feedback. You might be surprised what you learn from them. Secondly, pick one thing and fix it this week. Don't try to do everything at once. Just pick one thing a week. Is your service time wrong? Fix it. Is your staff page out of date? Update it. Is your welcome message from the pastor the one that left 3 years ago? Record a new one. Just do it on your phone. Just make one small improvement every week, and small wins can build momentum. Third, empower someone. You don't have to do this alone. I guarantee you there is someone in your congregation, maybe a young person, a business professional, a stay-at-home mom with a knack for social media, and they would be thrilled to use their gifts to help the church or in the ministry. This isn't just about delegating a task. It's about discipling a person. Invite them into your mission. Give them a vision for why this matters. Provide some guidelines, and then let them use their gifts. This is missional work. Your digital presence is your front door. So let's make sure that door is unlocked, the light is on, the welcome mat is out, and tell the whole world you are welcome here. Come and see what Jesus is doing. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this has been an encouragement to you, because it's overwhelming sometimes, but just go a little bit at a time. If we have resources, we can help you effectively build your ministry. So just check out our website, Medialight.network. We have online training, short courses, even a deep immersive training at our campus here in Northern Thailand. We're here to help you shine a light in the digital world. So till next time, keep leading well, and I'll see you online.